Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into beginning. 16 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Start. Which means the point in time or space at which something has its origin. Start. For example, he takes over as chief executive at the start of next year. Number 2. Dawn. Which means the beginning of a phenomenon or period of time, especially one considered favorable. Dawn. For example, the dawn of civilization. Number 3. Origination. Which means the beginning or creation of something. Origination. For example, there are a number of theories on the origination of the name. Number 4. Inception. Which means the establishment or starting point of an institution or activity. Inception. For example, she has been on the board since its inception 2 years ago. Number 5. Conception. Which means the forming or devising of a plan or idea. Conception. For example, the time between a product's conception and its launch. Number 6. Prelude. Which means an action or event serving as an introduction to something more important. Prelude. For example, a ceasefire had been agreed as a prelude to full peace negotiations. Number 7. Opening. Which means a beginning. Opening. For example, Maya started tapping out the opening of her story. Number 8. Genesis. Which means the origin or mode of formation of something. Genesis. For example, the influence of a childhood trauma on the subsequent genesis of neurosis. Number 9. Introduction. Which means a thing preliminary to something else, especially an explanatory section at the beginning of a book, report, or speech. Introduction. For example, he wrote an introduction to the catalogue. Number 10. Commencement. Which means the beginning of something. Commencement. For example, students shall enroll at the commencement of the academic session. Number 11. Fledgling. Which means a person or organization that is immature, inexperienced, or underdeveloped. Fledgling. For example, The country's fledgling democracy. Number 12. Outset. Which means the start or beginning of something. Outset. For example, the project was flawed from the outset. Number 13. Onset. Which means the beginning of something, especially something unpleasant. Onset. For example, the onset of winter. Number 14. Debut. Which means a person's first appearance or performance in a particular capacity or role. Debut. For example, the film marked his debut as a director. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.